We're live.
Take a minute for people to join.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully you can hear us and see us, and the connection's fine. Let us know if it's not, and well, there's not much we can do about it, but we'll be sorry about that.
Or we can shout louder.
We can shout loud. But we're here at Kilhoman for our Fèis Day. Lots of people are coming so far. People are tasting the release we've got this year. We're also having a little dram of it here.
Yes.
And this is the unpeated Kilhoman. So 2 barrels of Kilhoman unpeated, aged for 12 years in those barrels. So a pretty special Kilhoman because we don't do many unpeated versions of our stuff. And we've got a Q&A with the guys who make it. Robin may be familiar to you from his notorious videos online. We've got Lewis and Neil here as well, who work in the malting and in the production and distilling in the still house here. And Derek, who has vanished. Apparently he wants fashionably a late entrance. But ask as many questions as you want from the guys, and we'll ask away and see what they come up with. A few of you have commented online beforehand. So, Lewis,
Yep.
someone would like to know, how much do we malt in a year here?
So on the field last year, we got around 320 tons. So we would have malted around 300 tons of barley last year.
Perfect. Neil, how much spirit do we make from a ton of barley?
So from a ton of barley, we will get around 400 litres barley per month.
400 litres. And you're obviously getting the most out of the barley.
Yes.
He does.
So that's my master. The other ones are about 383.
Oh!
So the master still. Neil.
Well, master something.
And we've
Look
got
who's here.
one in here for Robin.
Oh.
So, how do you decide what cask we actually use for the releases?
Wow. Well, how do I say? Hello, Derek.
Hi, Derek.
That's smooth. No, let me know.
Fashionably late.
No, you put me off my.
So, yeah, how do we choose
Well, I
the
mean, like the bourbons are pretty consistent, so I mean, you take a series of them. Usually, I get the samples ready, and it's usually Auntie who picks them for me. But sherries are a bit more trickier to work with. But yeah, you just.
So, like with the Mackie Bay, you'll get a bunch of bourbons and see which ones work well together.
But we've got to that stage now that are pretty all very good anyway.
Of course, no backup.
So
you've done much-
job's made a lot easier now.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I knew
quality.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Quality of cast. I mean, not quality of cast are good. So
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, it's
Perfect.
quite an easy job now.
Derek, got a question for you here. So, how many bottles do we do in a day?
So
What a good day.
So normally our standard pallets are about 70 cases. So 6 bottles in a case, 420 bottles, 7 or 8 pallets a day. So you do the math.
Oh!
I think they're asking you to do the maths.
If someone online can give us the answer to that question, that would be brilliant.
You wouldn't This is your day for you guys. And there's another one, Neil, for you. How big are the Kilhoman stills?
So the capacity of the stills, wash stills 3,230 litres, and the spirit still is 2,030, but we typically put in 3,000 litres to the wash still and about 1,700 to the spirit still.
Perfect. Lewis, another one for you. How many people does it take to malt at Kilhoman?
So on the team at the moment, we've got 4 people. You generally need at least 2 people at a time to be doing the whole process. Ideally, you have 3, but sometimes you have 2, sometimes just 1. So minimum 1, maximum we use really is 4.
And how long would it take you, 2 of you, on the floor to take the whole floor up to the kiln?
Floor up usually takes us around 3 hours-ish.
3 hours?
Yeah, around 3 hours.
Blown up.
And down. Could be 3 hours, it depends. For the whole process, about 3 hours.
Well, you missed out the night shift on the floor.
So you do something. So you off your night shift. That might be interesting to know that. So when you're on night shift in here for 12 hours, what do you
So you turn the floor every 4 hours, and day shift finish at 5, so we turn the floor 3 times.
Yeah. So it does take quite a number of people actually at Kilhoman. So we're pretty proud for the number of people we have here. Being a farm distillery, with the farm, we've got the maltings, obviously, the kiln, the production here, we've got the bottling, the warehousing. So there's quite a number of people it takes to make Kilhoman, which is something we're pretty proud of. And
2,940.
you just done the math.
I thought that was how many people are working on the whole floor.
bottling.
So for bottling, there was a question. So what takes the longest to do in bottling? I presume that means whether it's corking or labelling or what takes up the time.
Well, it depends on the how old the machinery, which bit the machinery is. But labelling tends to be the most technical, and it needs to be the most precise, as well as the fill levels and things like that. But the labelling, and we're getting a new labelling machine in the next few months, so that's going to help. But generally, the labelling is our bottleneck.
Yeah.
See what we did there.
Comedy genius. Yes, so any questions? Any more questions for the guys? We've got another one here for Robin, but feel free to comment any questions and we'll ask them. Robin, what is your favourite?
Oh, favourite. There's so many Kilhoamans that are my favourite.
Of course.
But,
Not the fish.
no, I like the fish. It's good fish. I like the fish. But no, some of the limited editions ones are good, but my all-time favourite is Sane.
Sane?
I do. It's just 'cause it's got the proportion of the bourbon to
Yeah.
sherry, and I think it's pretty well balanced.
So Sane's the purple edition Kilhoman, so that's what 70%?
70-30. 70%
70
sherry, 30% bourbon. I think it's just got that good balance of sherry to bourbon.
Yeah. Very good. And Neil, we've got another question here. What did you do to get the distillation job at Kilhoman? As in, I presume did you have qualifications? Did you?
What did he do?
Yeah,
I don't
study
want to
anything.
know what he did to get the job.
So I came to help out for a couple of weeks bottling in 2011, and then from there just worked in the bottling hall and then just applied for the jobs that came up.
Yeah.
Luckily,
That was it. Because you've been here. How long have you been here?
since 2011.
2011. And we can't get rid of him.
Where do you get pieces malt from at the moment, and how do you think it will change the taste of the malt in the future?
So the question was, where do we get the malt from at the moment, and will it change in the future now that we've got it from somewhere else? That's probably directed at you, Robin.
Where do we get our malt from? So at the moment, we're getting our malt, commercial malt from Crisp, which is way up in Bucky, North Scotland.
Yeah.
It is peated to the same specification as our Portello malt, so I don't really think the tasting of new make coming through the stills and what the Portello new make and the Crisp new make, it's pretty similar.
Yeah. I think importantly, we're sending our peat over to the mainland now. So we've got a peat bank here that Derek kindly cuts by hand, and we're just getting another peat bank shortly where we'll be able to have enough to send over to the mainland to keep it. Isla peat is important, but there will be a few Kilhoamans released at some point in the future because there was mainland peat used for some of it. So, but it seems to be pretty similar. I think.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it seems to be working good.
Oh, and unpeated Kilhoman, obviously.
Yeah, we don't put any
right.
peat in it for the unpeated.
See, I mean, are you enjoying this round, Lewis?
Absolutely delicious. No, I've tried it multiple times. No, it's really nice. I did get lucky enough to try it a couple of days ago, and I must say it's very easy to drink, smooth, and just.
I would say if you were getting into whiskey, that's a good beginner dram.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you drunk?
Perfect. Well, I think that's the lot of questions we've got coming for now. But thanks, guys, and Slàinte, cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
Slàinte.